We are live. We post all this stuff. All right, this live stream has begun. There's a link in my bio. You can watch that live stream either on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Periscope, wherever you are in the world. Just let me know where you're tuning in from. And yes, I'm announcing today's winner on today's show. If you texted me Art Life to 58885, it's literally all over my social media, you've entered to win. I'm gonna announce my winner today. Big first shout out to Kim, watching this on Periscope, which is Twitter. Welcome. Ben Lyons on YouTube, and Amanda Bradford asking how I'm doing. I'm doing well and excited about today's show. All right, we're starting very soon. Shout out to Deanna Meyerson in Sacramento, watching this on Facebook. Haley Forrest, hello to you, you're on YouTube. And Michael Lopez, watching this on YouTube as well. As you're tuning in, let us know where you're tuning in from. We're starting this live stream very soon. All right, Dominic in New York, welcome. I see you, brother. You're always on here showing love. I see so many familiar faces. Dominic, you are always there showing love. Thank you for that. Also, Amanda Bradford is like one of the first people. I don't know if you guys have your notifications set for these, but thank you because you're always showing love. Kim in North Carolina, stay tuned. We're starting this live stream. Let's start this live stream. Welcome to today's Art Life Live. My name is David Garibaldi, and as always, I'm gonna create for you. I'm gonna answer some of your questions. We're gonna chat a little bit. Today we have a big show. I'm giving away a painting. I'm painting 2 more paintings, and we have a charity print that we just came out with today. Let's paint. Okay, welcome back. Again, my name is David Garibaldi. Welcome to Art Life Live. Real quick announcement. We used to do these Art Life Live sessions 3 days a week, but guess what? My kids are back in school, and I've gotta have a more structured schedule. So we are now doing Art Life Lives every Thursday and Friday. So we're gonna try to do them around 2 p.m. around this time. And again, the new Art Life Live schedule is gonna be on Thursdays and Fridays. You can, as always, watch it on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Periscope, or you can watch it on devices, Instagram and TikTok as well. We have a big show for you. I'm giving away a painting. We're gonna get to that first. I have an interview with Daniela, who's with an organization helping creatives in Lebanon, especially the ones affected by the blast most recently. And then I've got 2 paintings for you. So we've got quite the show. First things first, let's text our painting winner right now. So I'm gonna text them. I have their number. Just a heads up, it is Actually, I'm not gonna tell you the area code. I'm gonna say, hey, this is David Garibaldi. You are my painting. I'm texting my winner right now, guys. I'm gonna show you, we're gonna take a selfie. Painting winner. Is it you? I don't know. All right, I'm gonna send them a selfie so they get this. All right, I just sent my winner a message. I sent them a selfie. Hopefully they get back to me by the end of the show, and hopefully we can FaceTime them before we log off. For now, again, big show, 2 paintings for you. I've also have an interview with Daniela. She's with an organization that we launched a charity print with. 100% of the proceeds going to benefit people in Lebanon that have suffered from the blast in Beirut. In the meantime, let's shout out your city, state, or country. You can drop a flag, you can drop your country. I'm gonna start off here on TikTok. I see Norway, welcome. Actually, I need to brush up on my flags because now I see a lot of flags and I don't know what that flag is. I think it's Russia. I think it's Russia. Russian flag. Canada, welcome. Where else are you in the world? All right, let's go over here. I see Yvette Lee in Ripon, California. Can we throw their comments on the screen as well? Let's see. Yeah, so I see Lauren Pearson. You are in DeLand, Florida. Welcome to you. Yeah, right there. Lauren Pearson, welcome. Patrice in Cancun, Mexico. I miss visiting Mexico. I need to get away for a vacation. I see Louisiana is on here. Welcome to you. Richard Cali in Sacramento. You're watching this on YouTube. You're having a much better experience over there. Thank you very much. All right, Josh in Concord. I see you. Jimmy in Georgia. Welcome to you. Bernice in Denton, Texas. Yes. I know. So Kai999 World on Twitch said he says my quality is good, but I only have 30 followers on Twitch. You know what? It's not up to me. It's up to you guys to go follow on Twitch. But otherwise, we're going strong right now on TikTok, Instagram, and all my other platforms. So I see Sussex, UK. That's Lee Wallen. Welcome. Super Nacho in Avondale, Arizona. Welcome to you. Let me head over to Instagram real quick. I see Saudi Arabia. Welcome. Brazil. That's Collier Arts. Welcome to you. Bahamas joining us. Let's see. All right, big show today. I texted my Art Life Live original painting winner, and how this person won, they texted me. They texted the word Art Life, all one word, to the number 58885. Now, unfortunately, it only works for US numbers because of the text marketing systems that are out there. So unfortunately, the winner is in the US, and let's see if they got back to us. They haven't got back to us yet. Hopefully they get back to us by the end of the show. In the meantime, we're gonna get warmed up with one painting. I've got 2 for you, and then we're gonna continue on with the show. So also, quick recap. New Art Life Live schedule, Thursdays and Fridays. All right. So, you guys ready? You guys ready for this one of 2 paintings today? I'm ready. Let's paint. You are watching this on Instagram or TikTok. Yeah, if you're watching this on Instagram or TikTok, go to the link in my bio and you can watch this in HD. Also, this monitor is off for some reason. Not a big deal though. I just want to read their comments. All right, either way, let's get started with this. We're gonna call this a warm-up painting. I've done this painting before. It just kind of gets my creative juices going. It's like how I gauge how I'm doing. So, all right, let's paint. So again, thank you so much for watching this Art Life Live. I just announced earlier that we're starting a new Art Life Live schedule. It's now going to be every Thursday and Friday in the afternoons around this time. The afternoons, West Coast time. I know a lot of you are, joining us from around the world. So I just did this painting for a client not too long ago, and it just reminded me how much fun I have doing this particular portrait. So I wanted to create it first on the live stream, just get a little warmed up. Do me a huge favor, if you are new to this live stream, or if you're watching this later, you've never seen these before, just comment below and say new. If you've watched these before, just say I'm back. And also welcome those new people. Shout them out. So this painting, with like very little brush strokes, it doesn't take a lot for it to come to life. And to me, that's how I define if an image is iconic, if it lasts the test of time. By the way, this one will move quite fast because I know this one very well. Just one of those paintings. I actually like to do this painting to gauge myself in how I'm progressing. Because I used to do this painting when I was first starting out, it's become sort of like a barometer, a creative barometer of where I'm at. I honestly highly encourage artists to remake some things that maybe you've made in the past to challenge yourself, just to see how you're progressing. This is my image. This is what I like to recreate just to gauge where I'm at. Now I talk about this a lot, where to become a better artist, one of the major things that you can work on is to be more observant. There we go, it's back. One of the things I talk about is to be a more observant artist. And that's how well do you pick up details as you glance at things. And it's not about having this like superhuman memory. That's not what it's about. It's not about, trying to like look at something or solve some crazy, image math problem. That's not it. This is about knowing and learning about, say, the human portrait or anatomy, and being able to create those things without references, or even if you have a reference, you still understand how it's all supposed to come together. Now, you can see this one come to life right now. This one happens very quick. Let's go back and get some white. So on these live streams, I normally take my time painting. When I'm usually doing these live on stage at live events, I do them very, very fast, usually about 6 minutes in time. Let's go over here and get some, actually let's get some, I think I have green and purple mixed together. Not sure how that's gonna go, but we'll see. This image of this person, again, like I mentioned, it's just how I like to gauge where I'm at creatively. Am I becoming more observant the more that I create this person? And also, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them below in the chat. Earlier, I texted my winner for the Art Live giveaway, so I'm waiting for them to get back to me, and hopefully we can FaceTime them before the end of today's live stream. So let's see. So Super Nacho said, I've seen your work, especially the Jesus painting one. That's another one that I've done time and time again throughout the years. Let's see. Oh, shout out to Ryan Soroka, my agent, who's based in New York, and he's been working his butt off, keeping me busy during this quarantine time. So Leah, I think it's Lay Hathaway, you're on target. You're on target. So I also like to do these portraits, things that I've done in the past or before, just to warm up. It's very, very similar to someone going to the gym. You know, you're not gonna start your set with like the hardest, most difficult workout. You're just gonna get the juices flowing, your blood boiling. Just wanna get a little warmed up. That is what I'm doing right now. Every time I do these live streams, I realize that there's certain colors of paint that I need to get more of. So at some point during these live streams, we'll get to the point where we're gonna be doing a lot more paintings during the live session. Some will be quick, some will take our time. So what are these painted on? Yeah, so these paintings, someone asked, what are these painted on? Everything I paint is on canvas. So I buy my canvas in a huge roll. It's canvas that's already gesso black. Best way to find something like this is really to go on Google and just Google black canvas on a roll. So it's the same stuff that I use. But everything I do is on canvas. Now, there's a reason for that. It's not just because of the texture and the quality, but also I want these things to last forever. The paint that I'm using is a latex house paint. And that's also something you can find pretty common at most home improvement stores. But everything that I use, I think long term, you know, even though there are some cost-effective ways like using paper, I think long term, and I think I want these to last as long as possible. Okay, let's stitch those. I'm gonna move on to some smaller brushes. I've talked about this before, the white, oh, let's get this out of the eye. He had some paint in his eye. I talked about this before, the white of the eyes and the white of teeth. I usually start with gray and then come back afterwards with the white to add a little bit more highlight. Kind of like bluish, greenish eyes on Mr. Einstein. Quick note, I love painting for you guys, but soon I want to give you the opportunity to paint with me. So just keep an eye out for that. I'm going to be announcing it within the next week. Again, I love painting for you, but I want to give you the chance to paint with me, which I'll announce very soon. All right, let's ditch these two. Let's do a little wash. All right, someone just asked, who was the first portrait that I ever painted? The first portrait was in my dad's garage because I had been evicted from my apartment. And that first portrait was of Jimi Hendrix. Now, Denny Dent, who started this style of painting, who popularized performance painting, one of his most popular portraits was Jimi Hendrix. And so I thought, okay, if I'm gonna learn how to do this, I want to at least get this down. Now, I learned that Jimi Hendrix and his portrait in his face it's so iconic, and it's something that I would suggest to any artist, anyone training in this style, to try that first. His profile is extremely iconic, which is a great test for you. Yeah, Jimi Hendrix is the first portrait that I've ever done. This is definitely a great warm up. Maybe I'll do more of this in the future where I'll just warm up with a painting before we get into our second one. We'll bring you up closer in a little bit to take a look. These details, I gotta get those folds. I feel like every fold in his face was just a thought that he held for so long that it created a wrinkle. I love that. I love faces with character. They're my favorite ones to paint. I hate perfection. I want it to feel it. I want the portrait to feel like it's alive. Let's get a little green. So I chose the music today because I knew what I was going to paint, and I feel like Einstein's like a badass rebel. So if you're watching this on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or Periscope, you can hear that music. All right, let's get this handprint on here. Come in here. There we go, yep. All right, take one last. All right, take one last look at the first of two paintings on today's live stream, Einstein, and go take one last look, and then we'll be back to chat for a little bit. All right, take a look. This is just a warm-up painting, guys. I got two paintings for you on today's live stream. Thank you for watching. Don't go anywhere. By the way, I appreciate you guys watching this and your support. If you want to know how you can support these live streams, subscribe, share these videos, like them, comment on them, just like you're doing right now. It's much, much appreciated. Also, if you want to support these live streams, I do have an online store, garibaldiarts.com/shop. We have prints in there, and that helps us do these live streams. And if you're watching this on TikTok or Instagram, go to the link in my bio to see this up close. You can see Ray up there streaming from another camera. Either way, thank you for being here. We've got more to come. All right, welcome back. Let's go sit down. Take one last look at that Einstein. All right, take one last look, and let's get into the next part of Art Life Live. All right, welcome back, everybody. All right, like I said, we have a big show today. Not only did I pick my winner for the original painting giveaway, by the way, let's check in with them. I texted them, and so far, no one's texted back. So some of my friends are texting me now saying that they were waiting for the text. Yeah, so I texted the winner. If you're out there, if you're watching this, if not, I texted you. I sent you a selfie. This is the selfie. Just so you know, show it over here. Show you over here. I sent you this. So if you got that picture from me, you are my original painting giveaway winner. You would think it'd be easier to give away these paintings, but some people just don't answer the text. So all good. We'll get back to that. I have another painting coming up, but first, I did an interview earlier. Actually, let me backtrack. Last week in Beirut, there was a huge explosion, and immediately I don't know why, I was just drawn to this devastation that happened in that city. Also, a really close friend of mine is Lebanese. We started talking about just how we can help, how I can use my platform, and I ended up creating this painting that you saw here on this live stream called Lebanon Loves last week, and we turned it into a print, and we also made the painting available up for auction. Well, today I talked to Daniela, who's with an organization, and she's going to tell you more about just what we're doing and why we're doing this. Take a look. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for this Art Life Live. I'm here with a very special guest. Her name is Daniela, and she's with an organization called DeKinney. And I'm going to have you, Danielle. We just met through some mutual friends and through your organization. People that have been sleeping under a rock lately and don't know what happened. There was a devastating blast in Beirut last week, and me, like many people, we were all devastated and just thinking, how can we help? And so our paths eventually met. And I would love for you to just share about who you are and just a little bit about what inspired DeKinney even before the blast.
So my name is Daniela Shartouni. I'm a member of both Impact Lebanon and DeKinney, which is an initiative started by Impact Lebanon to support the creative industry in Lebanon. So since the explosion, we've been very busy on the impact side, working on the fundraiser to provide immediate relief on the ground. As you know, it's a devastating situation. However, DeKinney's role now is more important than ever. The creative industry in Beirut has been suffering way before the blast due to hyperinflation, a poor economic situation. Creators are struggling to get materials in to produce in Lebanon, and there's no demand in the market. So our creative industry has been struggling for a long time. So before the blast, we were working really hard on DeKinney to bring Lebanese emerging talent abroad and to sell them from London. So we don't make any profit. The goal of DeKinney is to help grow emerging talent, and also a percentage of proceeds of all sales go to local Lebanese NGOs to provide the immediate relief that is needed. Yeah. So after this blast, unfortunately, the area that was most affected by the blast was the heart of the creative center in Lebanon. Really, the heart.
I didn't know that until we talked. Sorry to cut you off, but we had already started talking about this, and then you mentioned that area was, occupied by a lot of creatives and artists. And then I feel like it just hit me even more, which is, why I'm so happy that we're able to do this together now.
I think that's what people didn't really realize, the significance of where the blast happened. For so many of us, that's where our best memories are. Those streets are filled every night with live music, with people. That's where all the youth goes. Wow. There's artwork all over it. These are our most important museums are located there. All the buildings are very old. And so for that area in particular to be destroyed is extremely devastating. And it also means that the creative industry, which was already suffering, tremendously suffering before the blast, now is completely devastated because all the studios have been destroyed. So it's really important now that the international community can help them rebuild, because really the creative industry is one of the most special industries in Lebanon and special things about Lebanon.
And why do you think that is? Why do you think that, creativity thrives so much in Lebanon?
So it's really interesting. I think one of the main reasons is because we're such an old culture, and we've had so many civilizations. We're known for being where East meets West. No one can really make sense of what Lebanon is. We're neither here nor there. We have so many influences, cultures, diversity amongst us that it's just formed into a really creative culture. We have techniques from like every civilization that has passed through us. As well, another really significant place where a lot of creative people who even have the choice to leave Lebanon and produce elsewhere have stayed in Beirut is because Beirut as a city is such a source of inspiration. People will tell you that they've never been anywhere like it, because on the one hand, it's extremely devastating. You have so many people have suffered through wars, it's a very tough place to live. On the other hand, it might be the best place to live. People are very warm, it's beautiful. So it's like this constant high and low of life in Beirut that for any creative will know is like the ultimate source of inspiration. So I think those two factors make it really a special place for creators.
And I've never been to Lebanon yet. I hope to go in the future. But a very, very close friend of mine is Lebanese. His name is Eli, and I've known him for a very long time. And he's actually the one that linked us up with Impact Lebanon and then Dekeni. And so with this partnership, today we just released a print titled Lebanon Loves. You guys actually watched it created live here on my Art Life live stream. And today it's out. So not only is the print available, they're shipping worldwide. So just those of you who have been trying to get prints of mine around the world, this is one that you can get no matter where you live. And also the original painting is up for auction and you can bid on that as well. But either way, every single amount, every print, every dollar amount goes to support the creatives there in Beirut affected by this.
And it's very much needed. It's going to make a significant impact. And we're really looking forward to sharing with you guys the impact that is made from this fundraiser. We will be updating it on our social media and on our website. So we're really excited.
And Daniela, where can they follow the progress of this project for Dekeni or any other organization?
So we on the Dekeni side, we have something called the journal, which was really important for us because not only are the creatives so important, but really these people that we've been able to meet through Dekeni, the young emerging talent, they each have such stories that make their work so much more interesting. So we kind of like you can get to know who the talent is, who you're supporting on Dekeni, but you can also see the progress now we'll be updating of this fundraiser. So whether it's sharing images of the studios being rebuilt, hearing from the creative themselves, that will all be on our website on the journal.
Yeah. And I will definitely be on there myself, just learning more about this journey and their journey as well. And Daniela, we're here to support you. We'll be pushing this print out and we'll just keep sharing this story about, not just what happened with the explosion, but before, and hopefully the beautiful future of Lebanon and the creatives.
We're so grateful really for the support of the international community and really your support. We really need it. And listen, we're waiting for you. We will rebuild. I'm very sure that better days are to come. A lot of us are working to make sure that happens. And when that happens, trust me, you're not going to want to leave.
Yeah. And I can say honestly, I'm one small fraction of so many people around the world that support everyone there. So Daniela, thank you so much. We're going to get back to our live stream, but we'll be checking back in with you and following your journey.
Thank you, David.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, welcome back. Thank you again to Daniela with Dekeni, your organization. So today we came out with a print called Lebanon Loves. It's the most recent post on my Instagram, TikTok, and most of my other platforms. There's also a link in my bio to buy the prints. That limited edition print, 100% of the proceeds will benefit Dekeni, which is supporting artists and creatives in Lebanon today. So we'll get back to that later on. For now, let's see if my original painting winner got back to me. They haven't. So I have this rule, it's like an unofficial rule. If I don't hear back within a certain amount of time, I will pick a new winner. So you still have time to enter either for this one or for the next giveaway. So how do you do that? You text the words, actually the word Art Life, all is one word. So text Art Life to 58885 and that'll enter you to win. If you've already done it, you're already entered to win. And I appreciate everyone who's done that, who's on my text list. Unfortunately, it only works on US numbers. I know, it's heartbreaking. It really is, because I know there's so many of you from around the world that support us and everything we do. So we will find a way to do an international giveaway. In the meantime, text Art Life to 58885. Lisa Paulson was like, text me. If your number came up, I wish it was, because I know you would get back to me. This person, maybe they're at work. Maybe they're helping their kids with school right now. I'm gonna give them till later today. If I don't hear from them, I'll pick a new winner. And follow my Instagram to watch my stories, and you can find out how this ended. Either way, I'm gonna post the winner at some point. So Maria Cabrera, you said you already entered. Thank you, and thank you for watching this on YouTube. I appreciate it. Emily Brienne said, do you ever use reference photos? So I think in general, yes. Everything that I'm creating is from life or an image that already exists. So yes, there is a reference photo. Now, I don't have one up next to me looking at, does it look just like how it's supposed to? A lot of that is just from my own studying the image. I do my own preparation beforehand. So, do what you need to prepare for creating. Shylin Nutter said, who won? I'm waiting to find out. They haven't texted me back. So, see my I don't know, my phone screen come up, but we're waiting for them to text me back. And, we'll get to that. So, Kai999 World on Twitch said, what's your favorite song of Juice WRLD? I have to say, my favorite one that we worked on was probably the Life's a Mess song with Halsey. That was just, even though there's so many other amazing songs, to me, that one particularly I could relate to. So, Life's a Mess by Juice WRLD. So Kai999 World on Twitch asked that, and Life's a Mess is my favorite song. All right, let's get back to this Art Life Live stream. I have one more painting for you. This is a brand new painting, so I'm gonna take my time a little bit. And if you guys are ready, let's paint. Say hello to Ray. We'll see you. Go ahead. All right, welcome back, everybody. Ooh, I'm a little nervous about this one. I've never painted it before. I'm not really sure how it's gonna go, but that's probably what I love most about art and creating and painting is when you stare down a blank canvas and you realize that there's endless possibilities and you have to narrow it down to one, when you have to focus on one thing and double down on one idea, that's probably one of the hardest things to do. We can create anything with any amount of money and endless time, but give yourself limitations and watch your creativity thrive. I just hope that saying pays off for me right now. All right, let's get to it. Let's paint. Okay, so someone asked, how do I remove the paint from my hands and body? Usually I don't, it just stays there. But if I do, it's just using warm water and soap. It's really not that hard to do that. And by the way, if you're watching this right now, if you're watching it live, ask your questions down below and I will do my best to answer them while I'm painting this brand new image for you. All right, I get asked this a lot. Have I ever painted a self-portrait? And I've done a couple in the past, but it would be weird if I did it for you guys on here. But I think the good thing about doing self-portraits is you know what you look like, so you can gauge if you're getting better at becoming a portrait artist or an artist in general by painting a self-portrait. So it's been a while since I've done mine. Maybe in the future, in the near future, I'll do it. We'll see. All right, so this brand new image, this portrait of this person. Very, very interesting character, to say the least. Probably, oh man, I don't want to give too much away. I just want it to come to life, but definitely a beloved person. We'll say that. We'll leave it at that. Okay, someone asked, what inspired me to do art? When I was younger, I naturally just created. I don't feel like it was an inspiration, something that prompted me to do it. I just naturally did it. As the years went on, the things that inspired me to create were inspirations outside of actually doing art. So that would be music, hip hop culture, dance. All these things that I enjoy doing became the inspiration to actually express that love through painting. So it's just life in general that just becomes a source of inspiration. But thank you for the question. Appreciate it. Someone asked, how old am I? I am 37 years old. So how many events have I painted at? Every year, on average, I do about 100 shows a year. And I've been doing it at that pace. I've been performing for about 17 years. But I would say I've done about 100 shows consistently over the past 10-ish years. So maybe actually more longer than that, maybe 12. So you're gonna do the math, 100 shows times 12 is 1,200. So probably more than that, I guess. We'll say well over 1,000. We'll say that. Oh yes, so someone asked, have I ever painted my kids or pets? Yes, I have. Last year, it wasn't my pet, but last year for my girlfriend, for her birthday, I painted her cake. So it was, I used like food coloring and we were able to eat it. It wasn't real paint. But I painted her dogs on her cake. I've also just done portraits and drawings of my kids as well. Let's get some more paint. Yeah, that's a great question. So someone asked, how do I know when a portrait is done? And however, brought a portrait out later on, say something that I was done to add more to it. And as there's a lot of paintings that I want to fix or I want to add to. And if I don't do it in the moment, I know I'll never get back to it. So with that said, I rarely touch up paintings afterwards. I look at it like, it's kind of like a lesson to me, so a lesson that I need to learn. That if I really cared about it that much, I should have been more observant in the moment. So I'm harder on myself now and I try my best to be as observant as I can, but I don't really go back and pull out new paint or old paintings and try to make them new. And by the way, to add to that, when do you know something is done? I think that just comes from your gauge. I talk about your artistic gut, and what that means is not just knowing when, say, a painting's done, but just testing yourself and knowing and testing yourself on what you're creating and why you're creating it, and analyzing everything that you create. And so, for example, the artistic gut of Andy Warhol. You know, he was creating things in a time where painting a soup can was ridiculous, but it went on to become one of the most iconic images in art history. And so what does that tell you? He was just listening to his artistic gut, and the more that he gauged it, it began to pay off for him as well. So I just say, gauge your artistic gut, challenge yourself, and hopefully you won't have to go back and fix your work. But there's a lot of stuff. I look at my old work and I'm like, God, what was I thinking? I just wasn't as aware. I don't know why. So like I said, this one's taking a little bit longer than the last one. The last one was a warm-up. This one, I'm taking my time. What's that? Wow, hold on. What's his name? So Brandy 1972 said, I have bought every print so far. First of all, Brandy, thank you. I don't know if you know this, but you know, when I was doing 100 shows a year, I was able to, you know, take care of my family easily. We were very, very blessed. During quarantine, because we couldn't do that, people like you that have bought these prints have supported my family. So when I say thank you, I'm saying thank you on behalf of my family, and I truly, truly, truly do appreciate that. And I hope you have enough wall space, and if not, we'll build you another wall. Any guesses on who this could be? Has anyone guessed yet? No correct guesses so far. All right. Someone said Little Richard. Definitely not Little Richard. For sure. Not Little Richard. Will Smith. Interesting. Interesting. All interesting guesses. You know, this person, again, I said that they're now beloved, but used to be infamous, to say the least. All right, let's get a little bit lighter in color. It's just step by step. So someone just asked, once COVID is over, do I plan on getting back to live events? Yes, for sure. I mean, as soon as concerts come back, we will definitely be doing live shows. All right, so I heard we have a correct answer. Good to know. I won't spoil it yet. Okay, so we have The Rock and Russell Westbrook. Interesting. All interesting guesses. I have to say though, this one is a hard one for me because I haven't done it. It's the first time. It's a very iconic person, and again, it'll make more sense as it comes to life. I feel like his neck is what gives it away who it is. That's just me, from an artist perspective. That's to me. So I always look at these portraits, like what features do I really need to emphasize as I'm bringing this to life, and his neck is very distinctive. He also has a very, very squared off, just squared off features everywhere actually. All right, let's move on to another part. I want to add to his hair up top. Again, we'll show you all these colors later on, all these details. So someone asked, have I ever painted Selena? Yes, I have. One of my favorite paintings. Actually, we gifted that painting to Selena's family. All right, so someone asked, how does one go about commissioning a painting from me? It's super easy. You just go to my website, garibaldiarts.com/gallery, and there's info there. Or you can just email us, info@garibaldiarts.com. Or just send me a DM. We'll start talking there and I'll put you in touch with the right people. All right, let's keep going. Just taking my time on this one. By the way, I am excited about our new Art Life Live schedule. So I announced it earlier, we're gonna be doing live streams every Thursday and Friday. So I used to do them Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, but now my kids are back in school. I'm sure some of you are back in school. and I've just got to, just be there more for my kids during that time. So Thursdays and Fridays is the new Art Life Live stream time. Okay. Oh yeah. Are they? It's going down.
Yeah, TikTok. There's the connections down. So just
Got it.
Let everyone else.
Yes, by the way, if you're watching this on Instagram, if you want to watch this live stream, there's a link in my bio. Even if that device dies, that's why we're here live streaming on these other channels. All right. Let's keep. But if you were watching this on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or Periscope, you're good. We're good. All right, here, we're about to give away a little bit more right here in this next part. So I do need your help. Is the left one white or blue? Ray, do you know? Is this one white or blue? I can't remember. See this guy, this is how you know I don't have a reference image up, because I can't even remember this part. Can you look that up? All right. This is the beauty of you guys being in the studio with me is. Now I can't do that on stage, but I can definitely do that here. Just look up the person's name and belts. That may be a giveaway. Okay. Got it. Good. So I'm gonna get these colors down, and then I'm gonna come back with some spray paint to define these objects, these belts. And you said it was red? Got it. Let's change brushes. Curious, I'm looking down at the comments. So Maria Cabrera asked, what's your most embarrassing moment? Man, on stage. Ooh, there's so many. Let me think about that, because there is so many different ones. I think there's mostly moments of, for example, I've been on stage before and there was no paint or brushes or just stuff that should have been there, but obviously I needed it. I don't know, maybe I can't think of it right now because I'm in the middle of painting, but I will definitely think of some for the chat after this. All right, let's see. I want to get some black paint over here. There we go. Just gonna use this black paint to define some features. Gotta really define his eyebrows. Yeah, so I was just thinking about that. There's so many different embarrassing moments. I can't think of one on the top of my head while I'm painting, but I will definitely have them for you later on, for sure. All right. Either way, let's keep this going. You know what? Let's get this red. Woo. Spray paint, you can smell that. It's strong. That red, yeah, it is. This red is bright. So you guys see this come to life. It's a young Tyson. I was actually debating today whether I should do Tyson with a tattoo or Tyson with, you know, the belts, but I was like, I gotta go old school Tyson. Tyson does have a fight coming up. It's an exhibition fight. Let's throw a little bit more paint and then let's give this a hand slap right now. Are you ready? All right, let's finish this one up. All right, take one last look at the young Tyson portrait, and then as soon as we're done, we're gonna wrap this live stream up with a chat. Take a closer look. Young Tyson, see all the colors, the detail. Yeah, that spray paint, we can still smell it. By the way, thank you so much for watching this live stream. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share these videos. That is one of the best ways to support these live streams. We now do these Thursdays and Fridays. Another way to support these live streams is to visit garibaldiarts.com/shop. We have prints available there. Take one last look, a closer look. If you're watching this on TikTok and Instagram still, there's a link in my bio. You can see this up close right now. Young Tyson. Whew. I got some. All right, hello, welcome back. Let's sit down for a chat. If you're watching this on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or Periscope, take one last look. And right about now, we're gonna wrap this up. All right, welcome back. Again, you see him there behind me, the young Tyson portrait. First time I've done it, so I was, taking my time. Someone asked earlier, do I ever go back and touch things up? This may be the one that I go back and touch it up. You just never know. Some things just, we're creative in the moment. There is no definite plan, and the beauty about art is you never know what's gonna happen, but we try our best. I try my best to have the portraits feel like the subject. today was a big show. Let me check in to see if our original painting giveaway winner got back to me. I sent them a text, so they haven't texted me back. So I'm gonna give this person until about, we'll say 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll give them until 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to get back to me. If they don't get back, I will send a text to a new winner. Is that cool? Can we all agree on that? In the meantime, if you haven't signed up, go sign up. Text the word Art Life to 58885. It enters you to win one of my original paintings. You also get exclusive updates when we put out brand new prints, especially limited edition ones. You're the first to know about them before they sell out. So I appreciate that. In the meantime, before we sign off, let's do some shout outs to your city, state, or country. Also, big thank you to Daniela with Dikeni, who we are supporting with this new Lebanon Loves relief print. Came out today. There's a link in my bio. If you want to support the creatives and the people in Lebanon, go to the link in my bio, and a small donation will get you a print. You can also bid to win the painting, the original painting that you saw here on this live. Also, I want to answer some questions. Let's see, I'm gonna check in on Instagram. There's a question box under here. Let's see. I'm just gonna scroll through some of these questions. All right, here's a question. Someone asked, where are you from? I'm from Sacramento, California. That is my home. I grew up here in Sacramento, and I love it here. Sacramento's home. All right, let's answer another question. All right, not really much more. We'll get rid of that. Okay, city shout outs. Let's see where you're tuning in from. Where in the world are you? So I see Brandy 1972 in Austin, Texas. Again, thank you, Brandy, for the love. You say you collected every print of mine, and I appreciate that. And my family appreciates it. So Brandy asked, which painting has been the most important to you? It's a painting I did recently called We Will Grow. And it's inspired by the poem, They Tried to Bury Us, but They Forgot We Were Seeds. And so it's this young boy with his fist up, but also flowers growing all around him. But significantly in the background, there's a fire burning as well. And so not ignoring what's happening in our world, but also acknowledging that we will grow and we can grow beyond that. So the most important print to me, We Will Grow, came out with that recently. A couple shout outs. Charlotte, you're watching this from Atlanta, Georgia on Facebook. Thank you for watching. Let's shout out, did you shout out Brandy already? Did you put her? Okay, cool. Ada Lopez, sending love from El Paso, Texas. Thank you for watching, Ada. Appreciate it. Meredith Catherine, sending love to Ackworth, Georgia. Thank you for watching this on Facebook. Chelsea Silva in Nebraska. Thank you for watching this on YouTube. Heather Reber in Michigan, you're watching this on YouTube. Thank you very much. Raymond, also in El Paso. I don't know if you know Ada Lopez, but she's in El Paso. Maybe you guys know each other. Terrence Howe, shout out to you as well, in Catford, London. Let's see. So Cassie from Sacramento, you're on Instagram. Thank you for watching this. All right, and then also China Girl NYC, shout out from Queens, New York. All right, we're gonna wrap up today's show. Thank you so much for watching. So just again, new live schedule. I will be live again next Thursday and Friday, and that will be our schedule going forward. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, follow my Instagram to see just my daily updates about what's going on, new art. You can follow my story on there. And also, if you don't follow me on TikTok, I post a ton of small, short videos on there. Shout out to TikTok over there. And in the meantime, look out for next Wednesday. I'm gonna be announcing a way that you can paint with me. So I love painting for you, but I wanna paint with you. And I'll announce that next Wednesday. All right, guys, have an amazing weekend, have an amazing day. Remember to do everything with paint, passion, action, intent, new, and to teach. And with those principles as a foundation, you can do and create anything. My name is David Garibaldi, and this is Art Life Live. Peace. Take one last look. Young Tyson behind me.